I'm going to tell you a couple of stories today. To start off with, I'm going to talk about the Ministry of Agriculture in Afghanistan. A couple of my coworkers were at a conference talking about digital mapping, and these government officials came up and said, "Hey, we're using your software," and they said, "Pardon?" And the idea was that they're actually taking official government information and they're crowdsourced information about fuel shortages and food costs in Afghanistan, and they're mapping that information. So Ushahidi is information collection, data visualization, interactive mapping, storytelling. So there's kind of 4 or 5 components. The first component is there's a map. Second component is what information do you want to collect and identify that. So what categories? Think about Library of Congress headings. How are you going to classify that information? Third thing is that anybody can do this. It's free and open source online. You can have a plan. If you have an idea or a mission, whatever MDG you want to hit, you can certainly build a map around that project. The last thing is that you have to decide what communication channels you're going to use. So as a deployer, anybody can use this software. So you can do by email reports, you can get a report by the web form, you can use mobile apps, you can use Twitter hashtags, you can use Facebook, you can collect an analog device, write down, and then add it in yourself. So the people will collect that information and then they geolocate it and they add it to a map. So it becomes a map story over time. So Ushahidi has been used for election monitoring, it's been used for crisis response, it's been used for environmental issues, for fuel shortages, it's been used for corruption tracking, it's been used for art stories, and hey, where can I get the best burger? So people really want to know information and share it. And it's the idea of giving voice. Things in the media just fly by. 50-page reports are hard to read, but if you can actually see the data in a different way and understand that and share that with your neighbor and help a neighbor or share or know and collaborate, that's a powerful gift to give, and so that's what we pride ourselves in doing. So may I ask some questions?
If you think about it, Google or any of the other base maps map the brick and mortar part of the world, right? This maps the intransitory, the real-time information, the people interaction with what's going on.
I thought it was mainly, disaster relief, genocide prevention, but now you're getting it. It started in Kenya with the election violence,
yes, absolutely.
right? But now you're getting deep into development issues, is what you're saying.
It's actually, the citizens are getting deep into it. Larry, that's the most exciting part, is that every day is a discovery. Someone's doing looted heritage or, tracking information about, what can I tell you? Tracking information about city and design and what do they feel about the architecture, or, there's a pothole over here, fix my street. So people are deciding what they want to do it for, and we're finding use cases that we never knew. And that's the exciting part, is that it gives them voice. So
we developed the software, and anyone can download a map and deploy it, but also anyone can go to our cloud-hosted platform called CrowdMap and deploy a map in under 3 minutes. So we've had 22,000 different maps deployed in all sorts of different topics, and we're constantly surprised by the different types of topics that people are using this for.
Are you funded mainly by aid agencies, or how do you support yourself?
We are funded by foundations at the moment, so Omnivar, Ford, Knight Foundation. We also do custom deployments with the UN and with other groups. We haven't been funded by aid organizations. We're really not an NGO. We're just a bunch of people creating great software. But we do have plans, and that's why we brought Nat.
Yeah, so at the moment, the kind of seed capital, to take the for-profit analogy, is coming from grant foundations. Many are Ford, MacArthur, Knight. And then we also, as I mentioned, doing custom deployments, which is where we work with a partner to do a very specific customized, as well as with the growth of CrowdMap, there's a lot of data we're watching right now.
2, 1. Everybody go to the next station. Everyone stop talking and go to the next